What's going on, guys? It's Ben back again with another video. If you guys watched my last EDC video, you guys would know that I've decided that I am now in my leather era. I really just love the look of leather, and I think that leather can go with almost everything that I carry every day. So today we're going to go over my everyday carry leather edition. If you like anything that you see in this video, of course the links will be in the description down below. Let's get into it. So for this video, we're going to be going from toe to head. Let's start with some boots. The ones that I most often use are going to be these, which are the Ariat Ride-In Ultra Easy Zip boots. Now, Ariat came out with these boots to help people who either are missing legs or have limited function of their ankles to be able to get their foot into the boot. There's a zipper that goes from the top of the shoe all the way down to the heel of the foot, and a flap that velcros and snaps to cover the zipper. When fully unzipped, the whole side of the shoe will unfold so that you can slide your foot in and out. Now, I have bad ankles from breaking my legs countless times. If you guys want a backstory on that, watch a couple of my other videos. But in summary, these boots work great for me. Another great thing about these boots is that they're roughly about the same price as regular boots, coming in at about $199. Next up is this leather belt. I got this belt from Boot Barn a couple of years ago. I featured this in my last EDC video, and honestly, it's lasted a very long time, and it'll probably last for an even longer time. Now, it's one thing that I love about leather products is that they last a really long time. Yes, the price is a little bit up there, but you're paying for not having to buy it again, as long as it's made well. Now, I know that with leather belts, you don't necessarily have to go with a Western style, but personally, I enjoy a Western style belt, mostly because I like to change my belt buckles every once in a while. And belt buckles are a way of showing people who you are and what you like, sort of like a necklace or a hat. Now, this belt is genuine leather, and over time, it'll patina even more, but as of right now, the patina is looking very good for this belt. Moving on to the side of the belt now, I have this leather knife case with knife and knife sharpener combo. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a brand name for this product because it was ordered for me custom by my fiance. Of course, the leather case that holds it is genuine leather, and on the back of the case, there is a belt loop so that you can attach the case to your belt and carry it along with you throughout your day. The knife sits comfortably inside of the case and snaps closed to make sure that it won't fall out. There's also a spot for the sharpener to sit that slides into the front of the case and also behind the flap so that it will also not fall out. Now, the knife that is inside is a Damascus steel knife with a bone handle, and I think that it is just a beautiful piece. And if you know me, you know that I do love my knives, and I have a collection of knives, and adding this one to the collection was a no-brainer. Moving on to my keys, I have this leather AirTag keychain that I got on Amazon that's made by a company called Janus or Jans. Anyway, it's genuine leather and is a closed design so the AirTag won't fall out. It has a metal clasp on the top that after sliding the AirTag in, you slide that metal clasp over the fold and then hook the key ring into the keychain, which will securely hold the AirTag. Something cool to point out, on Amazon, you can get this AirTag holder in a couple of other different colors like black and red, as well as the normal tan leather color. Now on to my wallet. This is a bifold wallet made by Cody James. It has an American flag stamped into the leather. I've had this wallet for about 2 years now, and I can tell you that the patina has come through very well over that period of time. The wallet also comes with a separate ID card holder that can slide into the wallet, or you can pull it out and carry it separately. It holds 2 IDs, or you can hold an ID and something else, or just hold whatever you want. I got this wallet at Boot Barn for around 50 bucks. I'm not sure if it's still available, but if it is, I'll link it down below. Boot Barn carries a couple of other different kinds of wallets from a couple of other companies, so I'm sure you could find something you like. Okay, next up, we're gonna move on to some accessories that I carry with me that now have a little bit of a leather twist to them. So let's bring out the Polaroid camera. If you've been a fan of the channel for a while now, you would know that I am a photographer, as well as I have a love for cameras, and especially vintage cameras. I have a vintage camera collection right here, as well as up on these shelves back here. And a camera that is in that collection is this, the Polaroid SX70, which came out of the 70s and has leather adhered to the camera. Now, this specific camera was my grandmother's camera and was given to me by my father. Fun story, I actually restored this camera. It was working, but the rollers that pushed out the image wasn't working correctly, and I fixed it. I like this this camera because it's unique and not everybody has it. Also, Polaroids give you that nostalgic feeling. Now, keeping on with the theme of cameras really quick, I actually have two custom leather SD card cases that I keep in my camera bag. One of them is for when I do photography for business, and the other one is for SD cards for my personal photography, like when I'm out taking landscapes or, you know, random other things. I really like these SD card cases because they fold flat and are easily stored into the camera bag, and they don't take up that much room. As well as there is a custom element that comes along with the cases that's unique, because it's leather and I enjoy leather. Now, this is predominantly a tech YouTube channel, so it wouldn't be smart of me to not bring up some tech. So let's start with the Apple Watch. Now, I talked about the Apple Watch in my last EDC video, and at the time, I did have this watch band, but I didn't go into too much detail. So for starters, this is the Apple Watch Series 10 46mm in jet black, and the strap that I have on it is genuine leather and is made by a company called Edmunds. Again, I purchased this on Amazon. I'll link it below. There's not really much to say about the watch band other than the fact that it is, of course, genuine leather, and it also comes with a metal clasp or buckle that is very high quality, and loops that hold the band down so that it's not sticking away from your arm and getting caught on things. Another cool thing is that it comes in various shades of leather, as well as it fits most Apple Watches that have come out. Next, we have the partner in crime to the Apple Watch, which would be my iPhone 15 Pro Max. I've not upgraded to the newest iPhone, and honestly, I don't think I will. I went into detail on that in one of my past videos, but I'm actually okay with the 15 Pro Max for right now. The case that I have on this phone right now is made by a company called Bellamé, and it is also a genuine leather case. I got it on Amazon, and one cool thing about the case is that it actually goes past the screen to protect the screen if it falls on the ground. It also has metal buttons for the volume rocker as well as the action button, and there's metal that goes around the camera lenses to protect the camera when the phone falls. I really enjoy this phone case because it has a thinner design and it's not too bulky, and it slides in and out of my pocket easily and doesn't take up a lot of room. I also like how this case has aged so far, although I have gotten paint on the case from doing one of my projects. If you like watching vlogging channels, I'll link to mine at the end of this video. Now, the last piece of EDC gear that I'm going to talk about here are the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. The reason I'm talking about this is because it has a faux leather charging case that charges with USB Type-C and has a magnetic flap that closes the case with an indicator light that tells you how charged the case is. I also like the fact that when you open the case, the inside is soft to the touch where the glasses sit, as well as there's a bridge for where the glasses charge. If you'd like to see me go into more depth into these glasses, I did come out with a video talking about them and my first impressions of having them for about a week. I'll have that linked at the end of this video. Anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to end this video. If you have some EDC that has leather in it, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a link to the product so I can take a look at it because I'm always down to be adding to my EDC. If you like this video, give it a like. If you really like this video, hit that subscribe button and consider joining the family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Stay classy. Bye.